Good evening all. This is Kavipriya, lecturer from the Department of Cardiac Technology. Now the lecture classes about standard echocardiographic windows. The echocardiographic windows, it is perform a very crucial role to obtain the standard cardiac positions, cardiac chambers using the probe position involving valves, septa, greater vessels to detect the structural and functional abnormalities of heart. Here, the echocardiographic views for the accurate imaging and measurement displays and diagnostic and uniformity across the patient to identify the standard planes, to identify the cardiac abnormalities using windows and standard imaging planes, which is an anatomical landmark and orientation involving to recognize these structures, to visualize the separate each cardiac windows. Types are parasternal long axis window, parasternal short axis window, apical window, subcostal window, suprasternal window. In this types of window, the standard parasternal long axis windows are LA, LV, right ventricular outflow tract, aortic root, and mitral valve papillary muscles. That is, mitral valve apparatus at all can be visualized. And in parasternal short axis window also, LV short axis level from mitral valve level, papillary muscle level, apical level, LV apical cap also should be visualized. And for an apical window, apical 4 chamber, apical 5 chamber, apical 2 chamber, apical 3 chamber windows are there. In this apical 4 chamber, 3 chamber, 2 chamber, everything which resembles interatrial septum, interventricular septum, right, left atrium, left ventricle, aortic valve, aorta, mitral valve, and sometimes we also in 5 chamber window we also can visualize the right atrium, right ventricle, tricuspid valve, and sometimes pulmonary arteries can be able to visualize due to some papillary muscles, some coronary artery abnormalities also. For enhancing the right atrium, right ventricle during the Eisenmenger syndrome or interatrial septal defect, the 5-chamber views can be prescribed. And for subcostal window, that is subsiphoidal window. In the subcostal window, the 4-chamber and IVC views are prescribed. That is for cardiac chamber assessment, that is intratrial septum shunt or interventricular septum shunt, and vegetations, pericardial disease or IVC occlusions, IVC occlusions or contractions, which is for major involvement used to observe the congestive heart failure. And suprasternal window, in suprasternal long axis and short axis window, aortic arch and greater vessels can be visualized. In aortic arch and greater vessels, which is pulmonary artery and aorta, which is useful for assessment the PDA, patent ductus arteriosus conditions. And aortic root diseases like aortic dissection or dilatations, aneurysmal, and type A, type B dissections at all, able to learn or assist. In this parasternal long axis window, our probe position at left, third or fourth intercostal space in left sternal border. This is the left parasternal window, like this: LA, LV, mitral valve, aorta, and aortic valve, and apical right ventricle can be visualized. See, orientation mark is toward the right shoulder. Probes toward the right shoulder, and structures are seen are left ventricle, left atrium, right ventricle outflow tract, sometimes pulmonary artery, aortic valve, LVOT also, mitral valve, IVS, interventricular septum, and posterior wall can be visualized, including pericardium. So the chamber size, wall motion abnormality, aorta, mitral valve evaluation can be done in this window. And another window is called as parasternal short axis window. This is LV at mitral valve level, and this is LV at aortic valve level short axis, and this is LV at mitral valve level. Valve opening and closure can be observed because of the valve opening and closure can be easily used to magnify or assess the planimetry 2D window, actually it is called as planimetry 2D assessment because of any stenosis will be present in mitral valve. Okay, stenosis in the sense obstruction, forward flow obstruction can be noted. These views can be able to understand or estimate the give the full study about valve motion abnormalities.